everyone, and today I'm going to tell you about an experience I had with a Walmart clerk. Now, I don't have anything against Walmart, but this experience was also with Western Union, and I don't have anything against Western Union. So some of you might know that I'm a missions director, and sometimes I do transfer some money over to Pakistan or another country. And this time, I thought I won't go to the city to do this and decide to stay in town and go to the Western Union in Walmart. So I went up to the clerk and told her that I'd like to transfer some money through Western Union and that I'm a missions director and that I transfer money to Pakistan. And it's not the first time, I've done it many times before. And then she said to me, I thought there were no Christians in Pakistan. And I said, yes, there are Christians in Pakistan. They live in colonies. And I said, and I know them. And so anyway, she was very hesitant, took a long time to set up the transfer. And finally the transfer was set up and I paid for the transfer, and then I left. So the next day I found out from the pastor in Pakistan that he couldn't pick up the money and asked me what went wrong. And I'm thinking, I have no idea. So I called Western Union and they said the money is sitting there. So now Western Union head office told me that the money was suspended and the transfer was canceled, but the money is sitting there, and to call the clerk in Walmart and tell them to call Western Union head office and that she would guide her through the steps to unlock this transfer. So I called the clerk in Walmart and she promptly said that we don't call Western Union. That's something we don't do. And so she said, call Western Union and they can correct this problem. So I hanged up with her, called Western Union again and again. They're reassuring me that I need to go to Walmart, to the clerk, and speak to her and get her to use the phone in Walmart to call them. So I called Walmart again, getting the runaround here. And she told me that the clerk that served me will be in at 3 in the afternoon the next day. And so I waited then. And so I went in a little before 3 o'clock and she told me that I'd have to wait till she's in. So then I finally got to speak to the clerk and I told her that I called Western Union a few times. Actually, I did call Western Union's head office 3 times because I just didn't want to believe that they couldn't do anything for me and that I had to go back to this clerk in Walmart. So then, so the clerk said to me, I'm not calling Western Union. If you have the number, you go ahead and call them. And I said, yeah, I got the number. I'm going to call them right now on my phone. So I called them on my phone and got Western Union on the line, and she said again, she said, you have to go to the clerk in Western Union and they have to call us on their phone. And I said, well, I'm in Walmart right now and the clerk is right here and I'm going to give her my phone. So I gave her my phone and the clerk took my phone and was using my phone to talk to the head office in Western Union. After a while talking to them, she finally gave in Western Union asked her for her name and a number from Walmart. They have like a district number or whatever, and the phone number of Walmart's phone, the number from Walmart, and they said, we'll call you in a minute. So I finally got my phone back, and so Western Union called her on the Walmart phone, and she answered, and then they talked to her. I don't know what they said to her, but they cleared everything up, and my transfer was then released, unblocked, and the money was then sent out. And so then she hanged up and said, the money's gone, it's going there now. And then, you know, I was relieved. And then she said, I don't believe a word you say. I don't believe anything you say. She said, I think this whole thing is a scam. And I said, what? I was totally shocked. And I felt, I can't explain how I felt. Anyways, I left the store, and yes, the money did get to Pakistan and the pastor could pick it up, but what a trouble here. Because the clerk thought there is no Christians in Pakistan and didn't want to believe that I'm a missions director and that that I do this on a regular basis. Wow. Anyways, I'm going to add on a little information about the Christians in Pakistan. In Pakistan, in the province of Punjab, there are many Christian colonies, and in these Christian colonies, there are over 600 Christian churches. So I know this video was quite different today, and I just thought I'd share all this with you, and thank you for watching and taking the time, and hope to see you again in the next video.